What's up, everyone? Here for another episode of Get Real with Real Estate. This is episode 64, and today I'm going to be talking about looking into your real estate agent, kind of doing some online research before just committing to someone, right? And just jumping in and hiring them. In the real estate world, you can kind of come across a real estate agent in many different ways. You can get, referred by a friend or family member or something. You could find them in an open house, find them online, or get connected to them, through something like Zillow, Redfin, all that stuff. There's a lot of different ways to find a real estate agent, and I'm not really going to touch on those too much, but let's say you got someone, right, who you're considering working with. You should definitely, I highly encourage it, look into that agent, right? Do a little bit of research. We live in today's world with the internet. We have Yelp. You can literally look up every restaurant and screen it before you go to. You got things like Angie's List for contractors, stuff like that. You can, there's reviews for real estate agents on Zillow, on Yelp, on Realtor.com, on all these different things. Look into those. And aside from just reviews, I also encourage people look at their overall presence, right? In today's day and age, people are shopping online. If you're selling a home, you definitely want your home to be online in order to get it in front of the most eyes, right? If you're considering hiring an agent, why don't you kind of look up them, see how well they're showing up online, right? Aside from just maybe their listings, or maybe not their listings, right? Maybe they don't have anything showing up online. That might be a red flag in and of itself. But see how they're showing up, right? Do they have a robust, online presence? Does it look like they're doing business? Does it look like the business that they're doing, that people are enjoying that business, right? Are they leaving them good reviews, positive feedback? Are they getting, fun client photos, stuff like that? Or are they just completely in the dark and you have no idea, is this person a real estate agent? Are they something else? Are they doing any business? It's just something we say it time and time again. Real estate is typically, buying and selling a home or investing, it's typically one of, if not the biggest financial decision that someone makes in their life. And it's shocking to us sometimes, or I would say a lot of times, how easily people are willing to just kind of jump in and sign on with someone. And I would say we see it a lot on especially kind of the Redfins and the Zillows, where, someone just kind of clicks a button hey, I want to see this house now. And of course, they want to see the place, but a lot of times ultimately they just get matched up with just some agent who may be a great agent, but more than likely probably isn't, right? They're probably someone who may not be getting enough business on their own, that they kind of need to rely on things like that, which again, there's not necessarily anything wrong with it. Everybody starts somewhere and everybody has a different business model. Of course, Melissa and I, we had to sell our first home just like everybody else does, but it's one of those things you don't necessarily want to be kind of scraping the bottom, so to say, right? You're making a huge financial decision. Ultimately it's going to be, either an investment or someplace that you're going to live, or something, that's very likely very close to you, and you're probably going to spend a lot of time with that agent. So it's shocking, again, how many people are just willing to hey, click a button. Oh, I guess I'm working with this guy. I guess he's going to, help me out. It probably is not going to result in the best success for you, and ultimately, could end up not only hurting you financially, it could be a nightmare as far as personalities and dealing with the different, aspects throughout the transaction. So again, just to recap, if you're considering hiring a real estate agent, if you have someone in mind, let's say you're not looking, look up that person online, see how they're showing up, right? If you look up Melissa and I online, you're going to find so much real estate stuff that you're probably just going to be your head's going to be spinning, right? Because we're all over the place, but that's because that's what we do. That's what we love to do. And being, active agents in this market in today's day and age, we know that in order to be an effective real estate agent and to service our clients the best, that we have to be all over these online spaces. If I was looking at it from a seller's point of view, if some agent came up to me and was like, hey, I'll sell your home, and they, maybe they're a good talker, right? And they're talking all this stuff. Well, let's just say I go home and I look them up online and I see, 2 listings that they sold within, the last year. And let's say I look at the photos and they're awful, right? They've got like somebody's finger in the way, they're upside down, they're blurry. That's a pretty good sign that that's probably how your listing's going to look if you work with them, right? And that goes too, like, let's say you hire someone, look up your listing, see what it looks like to other people. If you hired someone and you look up your listing, and again, like, those photos are awful and they're doing a terrible job at marketing your property, you really got to reevaluate things very quickly. So yeah, to sum it all up, research your real estate agent just as if you're going out to dinner and looking on Yelp, as if you're looking for a contractor, really as if you're looking for anyone. Like I said, today's day and age, you can get reviews and all different feedback on all sorts of things online. So don't forget about that. Use those tools to your advantage so that you can make sure that you're getting paired up with someone who knows what they're doing, who's going to provide you with an exceptional experience, and ultimately isn't just someone who's kind of just like waiting for, random people to just get matched with them, right? Kind of, again, scraping kind of the bottom of the barrel, so to say. So hope you guys found that helpful. Obviously, if you're in the San Diego market or anywhere, we would love to help you, whether you're buying or selling. So feel free to reach out to us, 619-887-4429, or you can always find us online at steelesandiegohomes.com. Again, we would love to help you. Hope you found this helpful if you're interviewing real estate agents, and would love to hear from you. So tune in for another episode in maybe like a week or so.